Margarita, on the rocks. You can put it on my tab. Thanks. You're a real one. You know it's rude to stare, right? Especially when you haven't even introduced yourself yet. You don't have to apologize. I'm just teasing you. Please, stare all you want. I don't mind. Who am I? Well, I'm just a roving roustabout, shifting from town to town, making my own rules, living life, and not letting it live with me. I guess you're one of those people who's more into the simple answers, huh? Okay, fine. I'm a motorcyclist, or a biker if you will. I drive into different places on my motorcycle, stay for a few days, then hit the open road again until I come across someplace new. Is that simple enough for you? Good. Now, you were staring at me just now, is that right? Were you just finding something pretty to look at, or did you have something to say? I look cool. Well, thank you. I think I look pretty badass myself. And what's your favorite part of the outfit? Ugh, the jacket? That is such a basic answer. Everyone says they like the jacket. I guess you got me there. It does kind of make the whole look. You know, I actually got this off of an old high school friend. Yes, really. We were friends all the way until senior year. We were both kind of the kingpins of our school, if you will. Always getting into trouble and whatnot. There was this one time she got 6 days worth of detention because she kept saying fuck over and over again. And that was on top of her previous sentence. Whoa. Hold it right there, hotshot. Bullies? No, no, no. You have it way wrong. Sure, we were mean, ruthless, and pushed people around. But bullies, we were not. I would say we were more so... damn. I guess we were bullies after all, huh? I guess you never really see it until it's, told directly to your face. Well, I guess it was mostly because we were both going through our own issues at the time. We were both angry back then. She had anger issues, and so to combat that, we took it out on everyone else. We weren't monsters or anything, we were just people hurting. Well, towards the end of our days in high school, we did sort of turn ourselves around. I joined a tutoring club and helped the other students prepare for their classes, and it really did help me for the better. Oh, I don't actually know what happened to her. Really. We kind of went our separate ways around that time. I do know she started dating this one book nerd, though. Yeah, I was pretty shocked myself. I never thought she would go for someone like that. They were sweet together, though. And how they got together was straight out of a rom-com. They had detention together, and she tried to intimidate them. One thing led to another, and they ended up going... Get this, they ended up going to dinner that night. They started to get really close after that, and she began protecting him in the hallways from other jerks and bullies like yours truly. They started going to each other's house to study, hang out, sleep over, and then one day they were together. I know. It was really sweet to see it all go down. I'm not sure where they are now, though. High school sweethearts typically don't last, but who knows? There was definitely something there. So, I wouldn't be shocked if they stayed together all this time. But enough about my past. Tell me about you. What's got you living in this small town? Oh, really? You just wanted to live a quiet life. Well, that's so interesting. No, no, no. So interesting. Oh, yes, no. Most interesting thing I've ever heard. I've never heard anything like that before. Oh, that's a new one. You got me. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. I can tell by the way you said that you're either lying to me or you're lying to yourself. See, I can tell by your outfit, your demeanor, and your overall reaction to my question that you're an adventurous thrill seeker like me. The only difference is that you're stuck here in this small town. Okay. Well, you believe what you want to believe, but I believe that you're bigger than this town. We all have ambitions for something greater. You just have to know when to take the leap. Yeah, I totally stole that quote from Astro Girl. You a fan or something? No. Well, it was only the t-shirt that gave it away, sweetie. Where'd you get it? Online? A t-shirt vendor? HeroCon? So you do travel outside this town? No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just happy to know you weren't stuck or confined to this place. Oh, come on. You're really gonna walk away after that? I was only teasing you. Alright. I guess you don't want to hear the story of how I helped Astro Girl save her partner. Whoa there, Tiger. Looks like that finally grabbed your attention. Alright. I'll tell you the story. On one condition. You have to travel with me to the next town. Ugh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? I know it's in there somewhere. Look, I know it probably sounds scary to take the leap, but I promise, if you want, I'll take you right back here once we're done, okay? Besides, I feel like it's an even trade-off. You get a story, and I get company. All right, hotshot. You have yourself a deal. Now buckle up, Buttercup, because this one is wild. Get this. One day, I was riding my bike down this open road in some desert. I think it was a desert. It might have been no, yeah, it was definitely a desert. I promise this is a real story. It totally happened. I was riding down this open road in some desert area. Not really sure how long I was there for, but all of a sudden, I saw this dude on some glider fly right over me with some weird shape in his arms. I didn't really think much of it because I was more flabbergasted by the fact that I saw a person flying above me. It was totally wicked, but well, this was back when superheroes weren't as common. Sure, we see them all the time nowadays. They were just getting started. Anyways, I drove to the next town, which just so happened to be the city Astro Girl defends. Well, I didn't know I was driving to a city. I just go where the road takes me. Now, do you want the story or are you going to keep cutting me off? No, it's fine. I was just teasing you. Anyways, once I got there, I saw Astro Girl flying around the city, and I couldn't believe I was actually seeing a real superhero above me. But then she landed in an alley near me. I got closer to see what was up, and I saw that she had collapsed to her knees crying. Yes, superheroes aren't all tough all the time. They have real emotions too. So I approached her and I tapped her on her shoulder, which maybe wasn't the best idea since she immediately turned around and grabbed my collar and pinned me to the side of the building I was between. I guess she thought that I was some bad guy, but when she really saw my face, she set me down and I swear to God I about shit myself. Anyways, I profusely apologized for the situation. She said she had been incredibly stressed lately since some evil villain had kidnapped someone very dear to them. It took me a second to realize it, but as I was thinking it, I realized the person she was talking about may very well have been the person I saw flying as I was riding to the city, which was very funny, and I think she might have killed me, but I mentioned what I had seen coming in, and she immediately asked which way he was flying. Well, I pointed in the direction, and I'd come in, and she immediately took off. But not before saying, and I quote, "Thank you, citizen. I will forever be in your debt as one who saved my partner." True story. What do you mean? She totally said that to me. Granted, I did add a few details, but that's basically what she meant. Well, since you're so curious, later that night I looked up in the sky and I saw Astro Girl again, but this time she was holding the same figure in her arms that I had seen before. I even saw the place where they lived, since after she landed, she went into an apartment as well, and she never left. I'm not going to tell you where that is. She deserves her privacy just like all of us. How do I know for sure they were dating? Well, I guess you're just going to have to take my word for it, but I will say this. On my travels, I have seen love spark, and it's been shown in so many ways. I can tell when two people are dating just by one look. Yes, really. But if you don't believe me, I can prove it to you. Alright, cutie. Check this out. You see that couple over there across the bar? I bet you they're on a first date right now. And they're about to kiss in 3, 2... Oh, a bit sooner than I expected. But I'll take it. Is that enough proof for you? I told you. When you travel as much as I do, you begin to see love form, spark, and exist in many ways. Some are considered natural, while others are considered more unconventional. What do I mean? Well, I've seen love spark in all kinds of ways. I've seen humans with dragons, succubi, puppy girls, neckos, vampires, snake people, assassins, mafia bosses, you name it, I have seen it. A wolf girl and a human? Gosh, let me think about that for a second. Yep. Although, it is one of the more uncommon relationships I've seen. They're always my favorites. The way that they go against societal norms and are open about their relationships, regardless of what the public thinks, is really inspiring to me. Especially this one couple. It was a wolf girl named Serena and a human named... Okay, I don't actually remember what their name was, but it doesn't make them any less of a favorite to me. I met them near a bar one night, about to go in. This is about a year or two ago. They were both celebrating their engagement at the time, and were the most adorable couple I had ever seen, holding each other in their arms and kissing each other. It was so heartwarming. So I walked up to them and told them how I felt. They invited me to their table and they told me about how they met, their bonding times where they watched horror movies decorated for Halloween and Christmas, their cute moments where Serena had to comfort her partner after said horror movies, and all the time she had been flustered by them. It was so cute. I ended up staying there a few more nights and really got to know them well, which only made it more hard to say goodbye to them when I left. I won't lie. I shed a few tears on my way out, but I will always carry those memories with me. No. I'm not getting teary-eyed. I'm just, sweating from my eyes. Well, hot stuff. Looks like you got more than you bargained for. You just got 2 stories for the price of a trip with me. Oh, come on. I know it might seem scary, but there's really nothing to be afraid of at all. I'm just asking for one trip to the next town over, and if you don't like it, I'll take you right back. I'm a woman of my word after all. And if I'm being honest, I think you're a bit of a cutie myself. So having you around would definitely make things more exciting. Don't worry about packing anything. We'll find you a new wardrobe in the next town over. Besides, if you're gonna be riding with me, you're gonna need a whole new wardrobe. Alright, you little daredevil. Let's go hit the road. And don't worry about your drink, I've already covered it. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on. I'm sorry, what was your name again? That's a cute name. You can call me Ichi. Now hop on. You know, I'm only just realizing this now, but every single person I told you about has a very similar voice to my own. I wonder what that is. Anyway, better hold on tight, partner, because this is about to be the wildest ride of your life.